Welcome back. Hi everyone, welcome back to the first class in 2026 for this Java Babies group. So today I want us to try practice classes and interfaces a bit more. So let's start with the interface called time provider, which will have a method which will be of returning type string, and it will basically there will be no argument needed for it. So I'll just say the method name is get. Okay. So I'll just chat it out as well. An interface to return a string representing time, and the method would be get. Okay. I pasted on chat like a simple string. Is that clear for everyone?
Okay, so Manu, I think we just need to create an interface, right, within a class, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we'll create an interface. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
class will come later pretty soon, but let's start with an interface. And I've given you a description. Uh, Perhaps I can share my screen also. Oh, I think Tapinder has started sharing a screen. Okay. So, so Tapinder, actually, I think I've refined the problem a little bit more. So I'm going to share my screen, and I hope you can see. So the first line is basically say create an interface called time provider, which returns a string representing time using method get. Yeah. So yeah, we'll call it session 7. So I'm going to create a directory session 7. So we'll create a file called time provider.java. And here we will say public interface time provider. And how do we define a method? We'll just say string get, and we'll end this. So this is the basic implementation. In case uh, is it uh, is it clear? Everybody can see the font. Should I increase the font a bit?
Yes, it is fine for me.
Okay. Right, this is the interface. Let me try to compile it. So I can see that the class file has been created, interface has been compiled without any error. So just want to know if anybody is not able to do this. Anything stopping you from progressing? Okay. So I think the next step is for me to ask you. So Tapinder, your task would be to print time in hour, minute format. Pankaj, I want you to do uh, add a date to the response. And Rakesh, I want you to print the hour, minute, and time zone. Okay, so I've given you guys three sort of slightly different implementations. So please write classes which provide different implementations. Is that okay? So I'll write one implementation also, so you guys have a better idea. So what I'll say is vi manu time provider dot java. It will be a class. So I'll say public class manu time provider, which implements the interface time provider, and then it will basically implement the method public string get. Inside it, what I'll do is I will say local date time now equal to local date time dot now. So local date time is a class in Java which gives you time in your local time zone. And there is a class called, so what we'll do is we'll say system dot out dot println now dot get hour, and plus we'll add now dot get minute, and that's about it. And I'll just add a public static void method to use this class. This is all something that we have been doing in the previous classes, so I hope it's not difficult to follow, but yeah, do raise your hand if you need some help. Best is if you can follow along. And in fact, we wanted to return the string, sorry. So string result equal to, I'll change this to a string and I'll return the string. Return the result. And here I will use the system.out. System.out.println. And here we can just say provider.get. Okay. So this is the implementation I've written. Anybody have any question? So we introduced one new class called local date time, uh, which I think is we need to import from java.time. package. I think this should be it. Let me try to give it a go. So I'll open a new window to do the compilation. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I made a mistake here. I don't need to add the interface keyword. So I'll fix that. Save this and then try the compilation again. Okay, no compilation issues. Let's try to run the command, run this via Java command. Okay, it is giving me 1024, which is the Singapore hour and minute, which is correct. Is everybody able to follow me? I'm not hearing anything. I hope nobody is getting stuck anywhere. Okay, if everybody is okay so far, I would like to show you another implementation. We'll call it Mintam Product 2.java. And we will try to compile this number 2. Yeah, we are able to run this. Cool. So in this case, we will not use this get hour and get minute. We will use another special class called date time formatter. Let's see if we can manage to use the formatter, which looks slightly more obvious. And we'll need to import it as well. Date time formatter. Class is saved. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's not in the Java time. There is a slightly one more sub package, Java time format package, and inside that, okay. So the implementation has worked using the datetime formatter. Okay. So the advantage of using datetime formatter is that we don't need to remember exactly how to extract the date or the year or the minute or the second. We can just refer to the more intuitive alphabets or the patterns which kind of do what they think what we think they will be doing. So let's use them. Let's use this class. So I'll just paste the two classes on chat so that you can make use of them in your code. Okay. Tapinder, are you up for sharing your work?
I'm still doing.
I can't hear back.
I'm still in progress. I mean, I'm still doing.
Yeah, I
writing
can't
the
hear
code.
you, Tapinder. Sorry.
Hello, am I audible now?
Is it my earphone by any chance? Hello.
Hello,
E-
am I audible now?
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm still writing the code. I said,
Okay, sure.
yeah,
But are you getting the gist of it, or do you think I went very fast, or do you think you can manage?
I'm getting. Yeah, I can manage. I'm writing. We'll share once I've completed it.
Okay. Okay. Switching to Pankaj. Pankaj, do you face any issue implementing the code?
No, I mean, I did not face any issue. I'm just kind of like still coding the date formatter one.
Okay, fine. So I have this link from Oracle. I can share that with you to study the formats that are available. I'll share that on chat also. Yeah, please use the date formatter formats according to the, the assignment I gave you on chat. Okay, thanks, Pankaj. Rakesh, maybe you want some help in pair programming? Shall we do pair programming?
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm doing this hour minute time zone.
yes. Okay, good. So you have created the interface already, and you are now working on the class, is it?
Yes.
Okay, and I've shared the formatter, but let me try to get the pattern that will be useful for you. Let's see. Yeah, I think there are some constants available also, like this one. You can try using this. Yeah, let me try to use it in fact first. Yeah. I'll comment out my older date formatter and I'll create a new date time formatter equal to. You try to use a built-in one, which typically starts with ISO, and then there are a few available, so I'll try to choose this one and see if this guy works for me. Oh, right, what happened here? No, it's not working. Why? Ah, I think there is a mistake here. A copy paste error. I should have used the new class. Oh, unsupported field, offset seconds. Right. I think this. Right. So, Rakesh, some more piece news for you. So, local date time typically does not store the time zone. So, there is another class called zone date time. So, you will have to use that. Only then the formatter will be able to extract the time zone out of the date object. Okay. But it's
Okay.
pretty much works the same way. At least for this exercise. Then instead of class local date time, you import zone date time, and then you call the zone date time dot now. pass it to the formatter, use the inbuilt formatter for zone, date, time, and it prints it in this very informative way. Yeah, so that's one way to start. And then you can look up the table where you can format, you can control the format into much more detail using the Oracle documentation page. I think there is one more format I want to try. This is a bit more readable. So I'll just try to use that. There's one called RFC 1123. That sounds more easy to read, which prints out this guy. Saturday, sat, comma, 17 Jan 2026, 10:34:01 plus 800, which is the date format offset. This is the offset for Singapore time zone, offset from UTC. It's still not exactly what I wanted to do. So I want to, let's say, print Singapore, right? How do we do that? Let's see. There is something called V. Okay, let me try a separate format. Oh, I managed to do something about it, although still not sure what happened. 10:01. Why is showing me 10:01? That's wrong. Hour of the day. Oh, small m. Sorry, guys. I think I missed. The capital M stands for month. Is it? No, it's minute. What? Oh, okay. I finally cracked the format that prints us this piece of information. This format leads to this printout. There is Z also, small z, capital Z. Okay, let's try small z, capital Z also. Yeah, small z, capital Z also interesting. Okay, so one clarification, Tapendra. So capital M is wrong. Small m is used for minute. Yeah, just to clarify. Um, I'll try this one also now, which is for date and day, just for the date, calendar date. So I'll try a format which is YYYYMMDT. Cool. So we have one more format which leads to this kind of printout. Okay, I've provided some samples. So the purpose of this exercise is twofold. One, we get to work with some date-time formatting, and secondly, different implementations of the interface, uh, so that we can have like different multiple type of time providers. Some depending on the format that we're interested, we could create classes which do this formatting and hides the details from the user of the classes. Yeah, but it still conforms to the interface, which is simply to get a string of time. All right. So yeah, that was the purpose of this demonstration and exercise. Okay. All right. So that's. I just want to know now if somebody is facing any issue so that we can troubleshoot. There is one more helper class that Java introduced, which is called datetime formatter builder. So this is also something we should explore, and it basically gives us a like a good amount of control over what kind of format we want to build. I think we'll probably reserve this for some other class, just for information. This is the latest.
I mean, I'm getting a kind of main class not found.
I see. So you, okay, maybe you can share your screen. So Tapender time provider implements this local date, HNM returns public static void main. And what is the error that you are seeing? Uh, I think you just get rid of the dot slash when you run the command Java command. Yeah. No, I think it works. So I think the capital M stands for month, so you're getting one for the month of January. So small m would give you, and you have to use two, double H, double M, so to show the two characters of the hour and minute. Great. Okay. Yeah, Ravindra. So maybe you can implement another implementation with the different format. Maybe you can add time zone. But remember, for that you need the zone date time instead of local date time. Okay, good job there. Right, Pankaj, Rakesh, anything you want to share or any trouble you're facing? Oh, I'm getting some message from Rakesh. Offset time. (9:42). Yeah, looks okay. Yeah, offset time. Let's we used a class called offset time. If I'm not wrong, this class is probably used more for doing some arithmetic on the time. Um, to plus or minus things. Usually, local date time and zone date time are more preferable. So yeah, let me add that here. Date time. Okay, right. So yeah, your effort looks good, and is printing the offset. Do you think you can try to print the name of the time zone, like Bangkok or Thailand or something? All right, I think we just wait for Pankaj to confirm if he is able to complete the assignment, the exercise rather.
Yes, I am able to. I mean, the task you assigned me for printing the format, I use that ISO local date.
Mm-hmm.
Through that, I can print out in the format you asked for.
Oh, okay, fine. So let's try one more thing. Let's see if any custom characters can be implemented. Yeah. So I'm just trying to print something in the middle of. I think capital M will not work. So let's see if I can print a capital T here, just to make things slightly more interesting. It doesn't accept it. So yeah, it's not very like fully flexible. Some of the characters, because the characters have special meanings, so all the characters are not as such accepted. So I tried to insert a capital T, but it didn't work. Yeah, I think T has special meaning. But if I use the single quote like this, does it work? Oh, fine. Apparently, if I enclose a string in a single quote, I can insert some ad hoc string in the formatter. Just now, for example, I inserted MAS between the date and the time. Yeah, so something to take note. And it prints this guy. Okay, so this is some more information for your benefit. So you can do some creative stuff. And there is one more final aspect of that. That date time formatter has a parse method also. So if you are given a string, let's say string some time is equal to, let's say, 2025 12 31st December, and let's call it 0415. And if I try to create a formatter of pattern YYYYMMDD space HHMM, and if I try to parse this from string equal to formatter dot parse from time, just try to paste this above and then paste what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to print out the date object that I constructed from a string. Let's see if that works. Oh, it didn't work. So let's see what is let's convert it to object and then see. what kind of object it is. So it did read it into some datetime object, and let's see what is the class of that. Let's use another method called printf, which gives us some formatting capabilities. Read an object of type, let's say percentage s, value equal to percentage s from string dot get class dot get name. Okay, yeah, I guess it's formatting to some class, but I think that's not very useful. So we should see. Oh, okay. I think I found a way. Local date time parsed time equal to local date time dot parse sometime using the formatter that we created here, and then let's see if this worked this time. Okay, lovely. So they wanted to give an example of parsing. So using the formatter, you can actually parse some string which represents a date or time zone as well, and you can parse it to the relevant object using the that datetime objects method called parse with the string and with the formatter given to it, and then it can show you what object it basically parsed. It shows a local date time, and then what is the value, which is the one that we initially set in the string. So this is useful when typically in many applications you talk to a network or a file and you read data, and many times that data contains date and time. So this is how you would go about reading or writing a date and time. Is that okay? Everybody find it useful? So in fact, I would like to rename this to, what should we rename it to? Manu time provider Java to hour and minute provider Java, and the other one I want to name it to day zone time provider, and let's do that. Okay, I want to run some sed command. How do we run that? So what I'm trying to do is to rename the class name. Okay, now if I try to compile, yeah, it did work. That's good. So the sed command worked. So I'll just rename the class of, which is in this one, to this one. Java C star.java. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Then why it doesn't complain about the compilation? Okay. Guys, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? The Java C command is failing silently, is it? It is not creating the class. Oops, sorry. I think I destroyed one of the files while trying to play with it. I destroyed both of them. Okay. Fine. Yeah, that's all, guys, for today, I think. Um, and any final question before we wrap up?
I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try to schedule a later time for next week onwards. Yeah, let me work it out and confirm over the group. So Tapinder mentioned half an hour later would be good. Anybody who would prefer a 1 hour later?
No, this is fine, I think.
Okay. So I think Rakesh did mention that he was more comfortable a little bit later also. So I'm just wondering if half an hour later is better or 1 hour later is better. So based on what I hear, I'll 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 try to work out half an hour, 1 hour later. Pankaj, sorry, if is it going to be a showstopper for you if we start half to 1 hour later?
No issues. It's not
No
a
issue.
problem for me.
Oh, okay. Fine. So I'll leave it to me whether we delay it by half an hour or 1 hour, and then I'll confirm on the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you everyone for the audience, and I hope you learned something today new and enjoyed. All right. Have a good
It
weekend.
was a good session. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye bye.
everyone.
Okay then. Bye bye.